All right, well, I'm going to start off with a song about Johnny Damon. Remember Johnny Damon? How could we forget Johnny Damon? He was quite instrumental in the Red Sox winning the World Series in 2004. I mean, he was a multi-tooled ball player. He could hit with power, he could run, he could field, couldn't throw worth much, but can't have everything, right? And he had a lot of big hits for them. He had a grand slam against the Yankees in the 7th game of the LCS, and a lot of big plays in the World Series as well. And the following season, he batted .316, which was his all-time career high. And over the winter, he became a free agent, and he did the unthinkable, which was to sign a contract with the New York Yankees. So I wrote a song about it, and people thought it was pretty amusing back then. And after a few years, it got a little dated, so stopped playing it. But now it's retro, you know, it's nostalgic. So it's making a comeback, and here it is. Why did you go, Johnny Damon? Why did you take the cash and run? Do you think in New York City you'll be having this much fun? They cut your hair and shave your beard, you smile, you said thanks. We don't love you anymore, 'cause now you're with the Yanks. Perhaps they didn't tell you, perhaps you did not know. Left center field's 450 plus, and you're gonna make that throw. There's lots more ground to cover, you're getting slower every year. And I bet by mid-July you wish that you were here. Why did you go, Johnny Damon? Why did you take the cash and run? Do you think in New York City you'll be having this much fun? They cut your hair and shave your beard, you smiled, you said thanks. We don't love you anymore, 'cause now you're with the Yanks. Now George, you don't like losing, so you best be on your guard. 'Cause if you don't hit 300, life will never be so hard. And if you don't make the playoffs, win a couple rounds, fans will cuss and swear at you and run you out of town. Why did you go, Johnny Damon? Why did you take the cash and run? Do you think in New York City you'll be having this much fun? They cut your hair and shave your beard, you smiled, you said thanks. We don't love you anymore, now you're with the Yanks. Why did you go, Johnny Damon? Why did you take the cash and run? Do you think in New York City you'll be having this much fun? You're out of sight and out of mind, don't think that you'll be missed. We don't need you anymore, 'cause we got Cocoa Crisp. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. I can hear you clapping out there. I can hear you. So Coco Crisp was the guy who replaced Johnny Damon in center field. But before too long, the Red Sox had another player, a youngster, a hot shot in the minor leagues named Jacoby Ellsbury. And he eventually became the center fielder for quite a few years. So I actually rewrote the final chorus to reflect that bit of information. And then Ellsbury signed with the Yankees too. So I just said, the heck with it, you know. So I'm going to do another trivia question, and this is going to lead us into our next song. So in 2004, the Red Sox, they won the World Series, and they had a big blockbuster trade at midseason. They traded Nomar Garcia Parra away. traded Nomar Garciaparra to the Chicago Cubs. So which two players did they get in return? I'll give you about 10 seconds to come up with the answer. Anybody? Okay, well the two players they got were Orlando Cabrera and Doug Minkiewicz. Now, this is a very complicated trade. It would involve 4 teams. It involved the Red Sox, the Chicago Cubs, the Minnesota Twins, and the Montreal Expos. And they got, Nomar went to the Cubs, and the Red Sox got Orlando Cabrera from the Montreal Expos, and they got Doug Minkiewicz from the Twins. And I wrote a song about Doug Minkiewicz, and he became famous part of baseball lore in Boston because he recorded the final out of the 2004 World Series at first base. But that's not why I wrote the song. I wrote the song because until Doug came to the Red Sox, I could never really pronounce his name, It was one of those long names, and they had to take all the vowels out when they put it in the box score. And but after he came here, it was on TV, it was on radio, it was in the papers, so I learned how to say it, and I found it to be a very lyrical name. It had sort of a poetic cadence to it. And it was kind of fun to say. So I thought, well, if it's that much fun to say, it's probably 3, 4, maybe even 5 times as much fun to sing. So wrote a song, and here it is. Actually, before, I did send a copy of the song to Doug, and I asked him to autograph the lyrics, and send it back to me, but I never heard from him. He's not that good at returning things, Here we go. Doug Minkiewicz, he's my favorite player. Doug Minkiewicz, he's the man. Doug Minkiewicz, I just love to say it. Doug Minkiewicz, he's the man. When he was a 12, didn't mean a thing. Then he joined the Sox. Doug Minkiewicz really rocked. Doug Minkiewicz, he's my favorite player. Doug Minkiewicz, he's the man. He's kind to his mother and a former gold glover. Doug may not make the Hall of Fame, but he's got 12 letters in his name. Doug Minkiewicz, I can't even spell it. Doug Minkiewicz, but I sure do like to yell it. Doug Minkiewicz, he's my favorite player. Doug Minkiewicz, he's the man. M-I-E-N-T-K-I-E-W-I-C-Z. I think that's right. Doug Minkiewicz, he's my favorite player. Doug Minkiewicz, he just took that ball and ran. Doug Minkiewicz, I just love to say it. Doug Minkiewicz, he's the man. He's the man. He's the man. Doug Minkiewicz, he's the man.